words and pictures. Words and pictures.
Right. 3 pears. Yes. Shredded wheat? No. Bread? Yes, we've got that. Shoe polish? Yes. Ginger biscuits? Yes, in there somewhere. Shampoo? Yes. Toy for Nutmeg? No. Hello. We've just about finished our shopping now. Just my favourite cereal to get, shredded wheat. Oh yes, and a toy for Nutmeg. Ooh, fresh fish. Look at that, Nutmeg. It all looks lovely, doesn't it?
And there's such a lot to choose from.
Very tempting. But the thing is, we have got chicken for tea tonight. Oh well. Ah, baked beans. Great on toast. But we've got lots of that in the cupboard at home, haven't we?
Right, we're looking for cereals and cat toys, Nutmeg. Well, it looks like sausages. It's such a big place here, full of all kinds of things. So, to find out where anything is, it helps if you look at the signs.
Ah, cereals. Here we are, Nutmeg. Right, you start looking this end. I'll go down here. There's a lot of choice, isn't there? Rice Pops. Rice Krispies. Mini Wheats. They sound nice. Shredders. What does it, Nutmeg? Have you found them? Oh, yes, here they are. Well done. Shredded wheat. My favourite. Right. Hang on tight. Off we go.
So that's the shredded wheat. And now there's just Nutmeg's toy to find. Cat food. We must be close now.
Just look at all this cat food, Nutmeg. Is it making you feel hungry? Don't worry, we've got lots of food at home. Now, where are these toys? Ah, I can see them. Now, which one do you want, Nutmeg? Would you like that? No. Right, how about that one? Yes, you sure? Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at the picture on that, Nutmeg. Could be your twin. Look, I'll pop it in there. We'll pay for it and go home. She's happy now. Nutmeg really likes that toy I got for her in the supermarket. She likes shopping as well. We've got a book about a boy who likes shopping. His name's Stephen. It's all about the adventures he gets up to when he goes out shopping for his mother.
Pop down to the shop for me, will you, Stephen, and buy 6 eggs, 5 bananas, 4 apples, 3 oranges for the baby, 2 donuts, and a packet of crisps for your tea. And leave this note at number 25. So Stephen set off for the shop, carrying his basket. He passed number 25, the gap in the railings, the full litter basket, the men digging up the pavement, and the house where the nasty dog lived, and arrived at the shop. He bought the 6 eggs, 5 bananas, 4 apples, 3 oranges for the baby, 2 donuts, and a packet of crisps for his tea. When he came out of the shop, there was a bear.
"I want those eggs,"
said the bear.
"and if you don't give them to me, I'll hug all the breath out of you."
"If I throw an egg up in the air," said Stephen, "you are so slow, I bet you couldn't even catch it."
Me slow?
said the bear. And Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to the house where the nasty dog lived, there was a monkey. "Give me those bananas," said the monkey, "or I'll pull your hair." "If I threw a banana onto that kennel, you're so noisy I bet you couldn't get it without waking the dog." "Oh, me noisy?" said the monkey. So Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to where the men were digging up the pavement, there was a kangaroo. "Give me those apples you have in your basket," said the kangaroo, "or I'll thump you." "If I threw an apple over that tent, you're so clumsy I bet you couldn't even jump over to get it." "Me clumsy?" said the kangaroo. And Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to the litter basket, there was a goat. "Give me the oranges you have in your basket," said the goat, "or I'll butt you over the fence." "If I put an orange in that litter basket, you're so stupid, I bet you couldn't even get it out." "Me stupid?" said the goat. So Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to the gap in the railings, there was a pig. "Give me those doughnuts," said the pig, "or I'll squash you against the railings." "If I put the doughnuts through that gap in the railings, you're so fat, I bet you couldn't squeeze through and get them." "Me fat?" said the pig. So Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to number 25, there was an elephant. "Give me those crisps," said the elephant, "or I'll whack you with my trunk." "If I put these crisps through that letterbox, your trunk is so short, I bet you couldn't even reach it." "My trunk short?" said the elephant. And Stephen hurried on home carrying his basket. But when he got to his own house, there was his mother. "Where on earth have you been, Stephen? I only asked you to get 6 eggs, 5 bananas, 4 apples, 3 oranges, 2 doughnuts and a packet of crisps. How could it have taken so long?"
I wonder if Stephen really met all those animals.
Meow.
Well, here's another animal you might meet when you're out shopping. Sheep. Shopping sheep.
Shampoo.
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 Shopping sheep. Both words begin with the same letters. Here's how Magic Pencil writes them. Round and back again. Top to bottom, up, down and kick. Round and back again. Top to bottom, up, down and kick. Round and back again. Top to bottom, up, down and kick. Nutmeg's been using the computer again.
Wow.
She's made up a tongue twister of words starting with those letters. See if you can read it. Shirley shouted at the sheep in the shoe shop. That's very good, Nutmeg. It's quite difficult as well, especially if you try and say it quickly. Have a go. Shirley shouted at the sheep in the shoe shop. Shirley shouted at the sheep in the shoe shop. You can have a go at making up a tongue twister, but later on, because now it's time for a shopping song. Now, it's a counting song as well, so join in if you can. Here we go. Oh, I went to the shops to buy some plums and they asked how many I'd like. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how many I would like. Oh, I went to the shop to buy some chops and they asked how many I'd like. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many I would like. Oh, I went to the shops to buy some cakes and they asked how many I'd like. I said 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's how many I would like. Oh, I went to the shop to buy some shoes and they asked how many I'd like. I said 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's how many I would like. Oh, I went to the shop to buy a book and they asked how many I'd like. I said 1. 1. 1. That's how many I would like. Oh, I went to the shop without any money and they asked how many I'd like. I said... That's how many I would like. Oh, Nutmeg, thank you.